Okay, it's going live.
I think I did a point by though.
Why?
Yeah, I was told he had to roll,
Oh
which is why I've got a 5 and an 8 or 7 and an 8 in my guy.
no, I did roll.
Are you sure?
Maybe, I don't know.
I wanted standard point array, but that's too neutral.
I don't mind point by systems.
That's just a lot of math for me.
Mathematical.
Yeah.
Never say that again.
I was a math major in college. You'll hear it and you'll like it.
No, I won't.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, he'll hear it.
You can
I'll
see
hear
it
it.
so
I
fast.
mean, Padley was an engineer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm still injured.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all still kind of hurt. It's
Guys,
still the first day.
Guys, I'm
Yeah.
blind.
It's been 6 sessions and you're still on day 1.
It's a long day.
Yeah. Which is fine. You're RPing the day in like basically real time, I guess.
It's real-time D&D, guys. When we want to
Yeah.
take a long rest, we all just go to bed for the night.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we
I
start
do
to
not
start-
require sleep.
So when we do a short rest, do we all have to take naps at that time then?
Yep.
Yeah, we all take a
Yep.
siesta, like in Italy. We
Okay.
and then that's most of the session, because, you know.
Wait, is that Italy or Spain?
It's probably both. I think it's a lot of
I know what Spain does. I don't know
It's
what
not
they do.
America. I know that much.
It should be, though.
It might be the South.
Wow.
The suit.
Just saying.
I
Wow.
don't think the South does that.
No, they kind of do.
Isn't their entire day a siesta?
Pretty much.
That's
I had to do a job down there, engine plant, and holy fuck. They work like 14-hour long days, but they fucking sleep through like half of it.
I just got it. I just heated up some curry. Also threw some habanero mango in there.
You did not mute
Oh, yes.
yourself.
I might have put too much in though. We'll
Nope,
see.
hopefully we reveal state secrets.
Padley, mute him.
Hello.
Hi, Anna. Now mute him.
I
I
mean-
can't hear you without the headphones.
I don't know if he needs us to mute him, because I think he knows what he's doing. If they start talking about boinking or something, then I'll mute it.
Okay, got my headphones in. Hello.
Alright, good timing.
Good thing that you said, yeah.
Oh,
Justin is getting ready.
She should play for basketball tonight. and then Athlon should do like chores or whatever.
They're saying I should play your character. You should do chores or whatever.
I'm a supporter
No,
of the
thank
plan.
you.
Did I hear a disgruntled sigh in the background?
Yeah.
She should do it and then make up a whole lot of backstory for Aflong and then not tell him, and then he has to guess based on our reactions.
No, thank you. Okay.
That would actually be a really fun one-off.
I think he's
That
going to
would
the bathroom. Really quick.
Make a
Yeah.
backstory for someone else, and then everyone gets to know it but you.
Oh god. And then
That would be
as the
super
story
fun.
goes along, you'll find out shit about yourself.
Yeah, that'd be fun as hell.
It's
I like that
also a
idea.
murder mystery.
Yes.
All right, how did you murder this guy? Wait, I did what now?
How did I murder this guy?
It's an amnesiac murder mystery where you don't know your backstory, but everyone else does.
Oh,
What
God.
could
Why are
go
we doing
wrong?
Clue?
What could go wrong?
Play Clue. I like that idea too.
Let's do it. Just kidding.
If we're playing Clue, I'm switching to Zoltan.
Oh, hi guys! I've been muted this whole time.
Oh,
Hey.
Welcome to the game.
All right, Adco.
All right.
Hi.
I need you to think of Clue involving Zoltan and Snurp.
Oh God. Oh God. It sounds awful and amazing at the same time. Can we make this happen?
Oh,
We can certainly try.
You can certainly try.
All right.
I miss him so much.
Oh,
Who
damn
is-
it!
Now, I don't know who done murdered this guy, but he's got great form.
I am
And
back.
he probably had a weapon.
You know, you might be onto something there, Snurp. I'm
Probably.
guessing it mightn't be this bloody kitchen knife I just found.
Are you sure? You know, it could just be a red weapon.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's just get rid of this.
Oh, shit, hold on, hold on.
You DM'd Huckleberry Finn.
I did DM Huckleberry Finn, actually, yes.
Huckleberry Finn. That's what that was.
All right, back to it. Are we doing
Yeah.
a recap?
Yeah, who's drunk enough to do a summary?
Drunk. I'm
Well,
never
I know I
drunk.
was drinking.
Pass.
Not I. Unfortunate.
Okay, Roll20 does not compress well vertically.
No, Roll20 is.
Oh, hey, who wants? We gotta roll for it.
Yeah.
Roll
Oh,
who does the
snap.
recap.
Oh,
Go for it.
snap.
Oh, I need dice.
Here, I'll roll for who does it.
Oh god.
Wait.
Baskar.
Bust car.
Wait, hold on. We didn't even establish rules.
The rules were roll for it. Roll for it.
This was your idea.
Can't want to change the rules after that's been established.
Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
I should really start doing
Don't
Jordan.
break them or I'll break your knees.
But I mean, how different is Jornock from Snurp, really?
Jornock is basically like the evolved form of Snurp.
The angrier evolved form of Snurp.
Form.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's what Snurp strives to be.
Alright, Baskar, let's hear it.
Wait until you see my final form.
Oh, God.
Is it the charlatan
Hold on.
with a mustache?
With the mustache. Damn it! You've uncovered my blood.
Snurp is a Pokemon, and Jornock's the middle evolution.
Yes.
Yep.
Final evolution. Charizard.
Yeah, it's a Dragonborn.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's just an ancient black dragon. It's fine.
So, no recap, Baskar?
Who's doing the summary?
Sorry,
I rolled
it's,
for Baskar.
it's
but he's
me,
being
but
very
I was
quiet.
reading something from Anna. Okay, I'll do it, but it won't be as glorious as some other people's.
Oh, I'm sure they'll supplement. I'm sure you will be supplemented. It's fine.
Last time on The Void King. So what happened is we got to meet Peck's dad. And apparently, according to these notes, they have less feathers than we had originally thought.
Yeah,
And,
Jornock is very.
And Peck had to learn the hard way during this whole encounter that he's actually adopted. And there were guards going around building to building, and Peck's dad went ahead and hit us. And then we had a little bit of a problem where the guards were going to stick around because they caught wind of the adopted son was out doing errands. And he's like, no, we're going to stay here till he gets back. Then we had this whole Benny Hill diversion shit where Peck snuck in and killed Bird's bird.
Yep, killed Bird's bird.
Bird's bird.
The bird killed Bird.
To be fair, I thought that you were going to bamf it before I whacked it.
Okay, anywho.
There's this whole thing going through my mind. I'm like, you should. And I'm like, well, nope, I can't metagame
The
it.
pretty
Shut up.
foul move right there, Padley.
So then we had the
I was gonna say,
party.
he's still angry. You can tell by the.
Oh, I can tell he's salty.
I quit. The pun was too much. I'm done. See you guys. Good night.
Anywho.
Anyhow.
We'll eagle you next time, Brian.
Anywho, the party decided they were going to split up and try to meet, I believe, Gavin's friend. And got some info from them. Elatar and Baskar hung around the bar and did some talking. And now we're gonna go sneak up on where the guards are taking these prisoners?
Yes, we're trying to find where the wagons are, which is not as fun, but safer than my plan of just getting captured.
I mean, I was game for the capture, but you know,
Right?
uploaded.
No one wants to have fun in this party.
Just so you know,
No
I couldn't find my metal dice, so I went and got some random dice, and I rolled a natural 20. So you guys are probably gonna die.
Oh, yay. Wait,
Sweet.
counter luck roll.
All right,
17. It's okay, but
Zoltan's coming back early.
At some point, maybe not tonight. I don't know.
Alright, so you guys have a plan, or you were going to make a plan, or the plan was
I
a sentence long? What?
think we know that we were going to go try to find where the wagons were, so I think we were heading to the last place that we saw them, right? Like right outside the gates there.
And the best way for us to really figure out where the wagons are is to wait and see where they are taking them specifically.
Yes. So like we were going to find one and basically tail it somehow.
Okay.
Which I'm realizing now is less thought out than I thought it was.
No, it's fine. This is fine. Alright, so...
The characters in-game have a more complex plan than us, the players, okay?
I don't know who you're talking about. Have you met Peck?
Is that real? I feel like that's not real. Alright. So, the last place that you saw a wagon of prisoners, I believe, technically, was the South Ward. I don't...
Yeah.
Or did you guys... I don't think you saw a wagon of prisoners in the first district after you came out of the store.
We saw the parade, but
Saw
it
the
left, and I think it went into... I can't remember where it went into where I got closed off from it.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you last saw it in the South Ward. So that is the last place you saw a wagon. However, you're not actually idiots. You can discern based on context.
Have you seen my in score?
Not in a while. I try not to look at it.
Ooh.
It's not pretty, so I can understand.
You can discern as a group that you are very likely to find a prison wagon here in this general area at some point if you wait.
Okay. Where are we right now?
You are in the first district.
Like, are we just outside, or are we in the tavern, or what?
I believe you all reconvened in the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we didn't quite leave the tavern, but we were just about to.
Okay.
Yeah, we were discussing what we had overheard at Gavin's mentor.
Gavin's
acquaintance.
Yeah.
Possible insurgent friend.
Yeah. Okay. And he's like, "Yeah, don't get captured. That's dumb.
Yeah,
But
and
find information for me."
I believe he also alluded to an event that he has planned for later in the night and warned you to be on your guard for that as well, if I recall.
An event?
We asked if he had anything planned, and he said, "You'll know it when you see it."
Oh, right,
Yep.
right.
Yep.
So we're waiting.
Waiting to see. Exactly, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, howdy. So we go look for wagon now. Later. When?
Now? Is time probably people being gathered now?
I'd say he's right. Let's go find us a wagon.
Okay.
Okay. So how are you searching? Are you just walking down the road? Are you?
I suppose a sort of like walking down the lanes while just sort of stealthing from the guards.
Okay. You do recall there are X's of two different colors on the doors of certain
Yep,
residences.
reds and whites.
Yep.
Oh, I guess we could find a red door and then just camp it out if the people are still inside. So I guess I'll start looking for a red door.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation.
And this is for finding a red door, yeah?
Yeah. 18.
Like a Rolling Stones 18. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot. As you start looking, you realize there's actually a lot of red doors. An unsettling number of red doors. You thought, at first, your first couple of forays into the city, they were white doors or unmarked doors. But now that it's been a few hours, there appear to be more and more red doors.
Okay. Can I peek inside the windows of this nearest building to see that there are people inside?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I'd probably be doing that too. So, if you want an advantage, go ahead and take it.
I'll take advantage, but I don't think I can get much better than 23. Yeah, still 23.
23?
Donka for assistance.
Okay. This particular house, it's hard to tell. At first, it seems pretty quiet. And you're not sure if it's because people are missing or if they are hiding.
Okay.
But after a while, you can start to notice that curtain is moving and none of the windows are open, so that would indicate some sort of airflow.
Okay.
And that would indicate in return that there's some movement behind the windows. You would guess based on that clue that there is someone in the house.
Okay. Do I know who lives here?
Make an intelligence
Since it's
check.
pretty close to the tavern.
Make an intelligence check.
7.
Don't, you spend a lot of time.
I don't need to be smart to know my neighbors.
Well,
But you need to be
Alright.
smart to remember things.
what does our neighbor across from us look like? Our neighbor right on the other side of the fence from us.
I don't go out to get potatoes every day.
Texas has potatoes every day.
You feel like if you saw them in the provenance of the house, you'd recognize them, but you don't really know.
Okay. Alright, never mind then. I'll turn around. People inside could be good mark. Should we disperse, hide?
Yes. Maybe.
Maybe?
Not 100% sure this were wagon coming. But what other choice we have?
Search street by street.
Not optimal. Too
No.
much time.
Yes. So, camp? Wait. Hope?
I've got nothing better to do.
Was also thinking, give people cookie crumbs to leave, like to follow. Maybe?
Jornak scratches his head, very confused about what this sentence is.
Why would we need to follow cookies? Why wouldn't we eat the cookies?
In case, Peck's getting frustrated. In case can't find wagon, lose track.
I hate
Someone
to
else-
say it, my little bird friend, but if they know they're going to get captured, they may be none too concerned about helping us.
Point. Okay, well, hide then. Yes?
Sounds like a capital idea. I'm gonna go try and hide nearby.
Alright.
What is the announcer voice here?
I try to.
Believe it or not, I have high stealth with that voice, so.
Peck's gonna try to jump up to somewhere good with a good vantage point to hide.
Okay, so everyone is hiding?
Yeah, Jornak's gonna try and scramble up on a rooftop if it's short enough to try and hide up there.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and make stealth checks.
Oh boy, I have disadvantage on that.
18.
But there's nobody nearby, I think.
Yeah, that's gonna be how well you're hidden when they get here.
Oh boy. 2.
Oh no!
Who got 2?
That would be best guy.
Okay.
So basically, you're hiding behind a telephone pole.
And heck, what did you get?
18.
18. Alatar.
21.
Wow. Gavin?
Ah, sorry.
Not bad.
Get your dice out, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Don't hurt me.
Get your head in the game, man!
We'll come back to you. Jornock?
15.
15. And Faulkner?
Also 21.
Wow.
I received a 19.
Wow. Alrighty. Okay.
I am small.
You are
Loudest one,
small.
best at hiding.
No one looks down when they're looking for hidden things.
Boy, it helps to find the stat block when you spell the word correctly. Alright. So you sit there and you hide, and it's kind of cold on the ground. It is, fall, on a stone city on the shore of a sea. So it's not the warmest or driest place to be. It's kind of damp and clammy, and after a while, you're kind of like wishing. Well, not Beskar because he's got like armor and padding on, and maybe Faulkner too. But everyone else is kind of like shivering through their clothes a little bit. The dampness of the street is soaking up into their seat of their pants.
What clothes?
It's the perfect environment for a cold-blooded lizard.
There's just a bird that's just slowly clattering.
Yeah, you look over and you see Peck's got his feathers all fluffed out and his head sucked in like a bird. Like a cardinal in the middle of winter.
He's really quiet, but he's visibly vibrating.
But after 30 minutes, 45 minutes, a trio of guards walks up to the door, and they pound on it loudly, and demand to have the door opened for them. And at first there's silence, and they start gesturing to each other. One of them, a fourth guard comes up with a portable battering ram, and they just kind of start running back and smashing the door one time, two times, and then the door opens, and a very frightened half-orc woman opens the door. She's got brown hair in a tight braid. She's got really just sack clothing, just the meager, bare minimum. And she kind of opens the door, and you can see the heads of two children poking out, kind of like scared behind her. They're not like little kids, they're a little older, but they're still little half-orc children kind of peeking out from the darkness, wide-eyed at these four guards. And the guards go, "Where is he?" And she says, I don't know who you mean. Where is he? And they just kind of barge their way into the house, and you can hear a scuffle, some swearing, a couple of hard blows, and then the guards emerge, dragging behind them a half-orc man. And they he's manacled, they're hand and foot, and they drag him out, and the kids, you can hear them crying, and the woman looks like she's kind of about to break down and fall apart. And then they just kind of slam the door in her face, and they start dragging the man down the road.
You guys ready to play hero?
Viciously fights urge to just fucking yeet into the crowd. So we'll definitely tail them at a good distance if we can.
Yep.
All right. Make another set of stealth checks.
Oh boy, I get to fuck this up again.
6.
I required a 14.
Oh no.
Somebody hold
9.
his armor.
My low roll of 9.
Oh, yes, even with disadvantage, 15.
Gavin, you got 14, you said?
I got a 14. Sorry.
Okay. Peck, you got 9.
Yeah, Peck is
Beskar?
too excited.
Beskar got 15. Right?
Yes.
Jornock, what'd you get?
13.
13, and Faulkner.
20.
Whoa! So you guys are kind of...
I'm very stealthy.
You are shockingly stealthy.
Trickery domain cleric. Woo! Discount rogue extra service.
Peck and Alatar just generally unfamiliar with the city. And Peck is just kind of like scared. They kind of like start to fall back and forget to walk quietly against the stone streets. The rest of you move up at a pretty good pace, but all of a sudden you look around and the weird cleric guy is gone. Like, you saw him out of the corner of your eye once, like, disappear down the side alley. And you're like, that's the wrong way. And you haven't seen him since. But, Faulkner, you kind of thought, based on the layout of the streets, you're like, maybe I can, like, peel off and get, like, ahead of them and walk parallel to them. So you're kind of, like, walking down a secondary alley, and you're just kind of, like, seeing them, kind of like walking down aisles of the grocery store looking for someone, like, checking down every intersection and cross street to make sure that you can still see them. And then they kind of round a corner into this weird, cockeyed tangle of streets, and there is a prison wagon, and they are throwing the orc man inside.
Good job, Faulkner.
So I found the cart, and I'm the one closest to it, so I gotta somehow maneuver my way without them seeing me and signal to everyone else where I found it.
Right.
Clearly, you should just shout, "Hey guys, over here!"
Faulkner's an idiot, but he can read a situation. So yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm guessing I can memorize the general layout of where the cart is.
It's not difficult. These streets, they are very crowded, but they are still laid out in pretty much a grid-like pattern.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and slink away and try to somehow go back down the street I knew that my comrades were wandering down to try and signal them.
Okay. You manage to do so, and you find your friends. First, you encounter Baskar and Gavin and Jornok kind of in a loose group, kind of like making their way along. They look kind of surprised to see you as you kind of just pop out of the shadows.
Guess what I found, guys? I found where the cart is. Follow me to adventure.
Oh my god.
I just gotta put a claw up over my face. Drag it down real slow. And follow.
And then as you are telling these friends that you know where the cart is, you can see your wizard and your small bird friend kind of bringing up the rear.
Yep.
I do like the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Inconspicuous, conspicuous wave I can think of. Like,
Okay.
like thinking I'm being stealthy, but also trying to draw their attention, you know, the kind of thing.
Yeah, like a stage whisper of a wave.
Yes. And then I'm going to lead the way towards the cart.
Okay. You make your way, following his lead back towards the cart, and you see now that a second cart has pulled up in the interim between Faulkner arriving, seeing it, and leaving. And this cart also has 4 guards attending it. And a couple more guards come off from side streets and start helping shove more people that they got from probably other Red Door houses into the carts, and they're loading up. And it's very orderly, but it's very hurried. And the guards, they don't talk much. When they do talk, they seem very tense. And let's see here. I should have made cards for each of you, but I have not gotten to that.
Cards?
Yeah. Like with your skills and stuff. So I don't have to go through each character sheet like I'm doing right now. Check.
Oh no, that's a lot of character sheets.
I'm almost done, don't worry. Not a hard stat to find.
Looking for our passive perceptions.
Faulkner, Peck, and Gavin. Nope, Jornok. Notice that kind of drifting through the shadows on either side of the street, small clusters of cloaked figures in red cloaks, sort of just like weaving in and out of the shadows. Kind of almost circling the prison wagons, not quite closing in, but just kind of watching, ready.
Where are we? Are we on the street or are we like...
I mean, I obviously put you guys in an area where we wouldn't just be on the street.
Yeah, we're hidden. But there's none of these cloaks near us, right?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Can I insight check to see what their intentions might be? Like if they're being violent or if they're like on guard?
Or if they're circling their future meal.
You can either do that or make it
Shark bait, brouhaha?
I'm gonna take insight over that any day. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 2 for 6.
Alright. They seem evil as shit.
Cool. Cool.
They're cloaked dudes circling prison wagons on an awful holiday.
Peck will signal to the others by pulling out his spear and getting ready.
Okay.
And just kind of watching to see what the fuck they're doing.
Okay.
Faulkner's gonna reach for weapons and realizes he still doesn't have his.
Oh no! That's so sad!
I will point out the people to all the others so they can at least spot them while we're still being quiet.
I should just give you the dwarf's weapon.
I'll pick one and watch that one in particular.
I wasn't one of the people who were lucky enough to get something. I've literally been just running around without weapons the entire time.
Give Jornok a body. Jornok can make you a weapon.
You know, I might take you up on that offer.
Innovate.
Alright, so what was happening before?
I just pointed out where they were.
Jornok will pick one and watch them in particular.
Okay, one of the cloaked figures or one of the
Yeah.
guards?
Cloak figures.
Okay. They seem to be. They all are like uniformly dressed, so all of the cloaked figures look basically identical.
Uniform. Okay.
Even like down to the height. You can't even see facial features really because they're wearing like some sort of dark mask that just makes their face look like a void of blackness. And they don't seem to be advancing on the wagons, they just seem to be waiting. Just kind of like chilling out.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Actually, let me check something real quick. Never mind. Never mind. I already took my
The stream
short.
wasn't running. Redo everything.
Cut.
Cut. Everyone remembers their lines, right?
Yes, actually. Follow me this way to fun and adventure.
Oh, okay.
Can I get my line, please? Line. I need a line.
What's my motivation?
I'm not really feeling this scene, man.
I don't really think it's got so, you know?
You're awful people.
They don't seem to be advancing on the guards. They just seem to be circling, waiting, watching very carefully. Waiting. They almost seem poised as though they're ready for some sort of signal. But at the moment...
I don't know if I'd be able to tell this, but do they appear to be in league with the guards, or are they avoiding the guards?
It's hard to tell for sure. Make an intelligence check.
Oh boy, another stat that I'm good at. Not.
Come on. Roll the dice. There we go. Hey, not too bad. It's a 16, but it's a -1, so it's really a 15.
Okay. It's hard to tell for sure, obviously, because you're not like, you don't know exactly what they're doing. But you get the sense that if they were in league with the guards, they would be by the guards. They don't seem to be their movements don't seem to be coordinated with the guards' movements.
Okay.
Now, as it's set up, we're near the cart, and they're like on the outskirts of the carts.
You are kind of in an alleyway watching the cart. But you're not like, you can see the cart like closely, but you can't like, you're not like, you're probably 30 feet or more away from it.
Okay. And their pattern of circling, will at any point one of them come close to the alley?
Do you think if you give it long enough, probably?
Okay. I have a very bad idea, guys.
Peck is totally down for what you're going to try. He is ready to help.
I'll turn to the group and say, should I grab one of the figures if it gets close to the alley?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
How old is Peck supposed to be?
He's like 14.
That seems on par with what a 14-year-old would say.
So
Yeah.
Providing the wagons don't move, I'll wait next to the entrance of the alley to snag one of these hooded figures that they come by.
Okay.
I'm going to be ready to help or just assist in some way. If I've got to whack a fuck around the head with potatoes, I will.
Okay.
Same except for the potato part.
I can give you a potato. I have spare.
All right. So, just for visual, I will move you guys to this ad hoc battle map, and you can place yourselves where you'd like to be.
Oh yeah!
I was envisioning that you were kind of here, that you came up this alley, and now you're kind of on this cross street watching the
What is happening with my mouse?
There's the work.
My character probably would have interjected to the whole grabbing of the person.
Okay.
So I would probably be away from Jornok whenever he whispered that.
I would like to be a part of this, but my character's not on there.
You're not allowed.
You don't have a Faulkner? Hold on, I'll go get Faulkner.
I'm so good at stealth, guys. I can't even tell where I am right now.
Whoa, you're invisible.
Can I climb up this wall on the right here and be like ready to jump down?
Oh, I'm huge.
Holy shit! Just send Faulkner out 1v1 the wall.
He's got this, yeah.
What happened?
While you're trying to climb?
The one right next to to Jornok.
I would say yeah. It's a pretty old part of the city, and the it's not like the masonry is maintained very well. So.
Okay, I am ready.
I'm Og still.
Oh yeah.
I've played him for 3 games.
Oh, you don't have to be Og. Let's get rid of Og. Og stayed behind at the
As we look around, Og's just fucking gone.
Sounds about right for Og.
He fucked up. No.
You guys have fun with that. I'll stay back for the beers. It's fine. Back for the beers.
Yeah.
3 beer, right?
It sounds like a terrible idea and a great way to die. So.
Okay, and cloak figures.
Cloak figures are not on the map yet.
Okay.
Hold on. I
No
have
problem.
1,000 guards to place. Thanks, me.
I think you mean past me.
Yeah. The past me that was like, hey, let's have a bunch of guards and a bunch of stuff for them too. And then, oh yeah, I have to. Yeah. Did Reese's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So happy.
Yeah. Yeah. And so there's. I gotta find a good. Oh, here's an edgy-looking guy. That seems fine.
You remember I brought you that Reese's next time you roll that random encounter table.
You have not triggered a random encounter table yet.
Just saying.
If you ask nicely, you could.
So I don't want to fight Foglets again.
Oh, yeah, the Foglets are good. The Foglets are good in the worst way.
Define good.
That's a lot of cultists.
That's a lot of cultists.
Good for me. For challenging you guys.
Bad for us.
So in my Curse of Strahd campaign, they got a random encounter. That is Foglets from The Witcher.
Oh, they're so much worse than the ones in the game. Though.
They have an ability called Killer Fog. And you just take damage at the start of your turn. You don't get to roll to save. You just take 3d6 psychic. And at the end of your turn, you get to make a dex save and then take slashing damage from illusory claws if you fail. And then while in the fog, everything is obscured, so all ranged attacks are at disadvantage, and your speed is halved. But of course, not to the Foglets. The Foglets don't suffer. It's pretty great.
That sounds like a whole lot of unpleasantness.
We might wipe.
I was going to say, we have different definitions of what great is. I'll just throw that out there.
Yeah, don't worry. I told them to have backup characters ready. So they didn't believe me, but then they got me. Then they got into the encounter and they were like, "Oh yeah, you said that thing."
Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
All right, so you guys are watching, waiting for something to happen, correct?
We are, I think, Jornak is currently taking the lead and waiting for one of them to get a little bit too close to our alleyway.
To snag.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to hold an action for when Jornak grabs a dude, I'm just going to fucking whack him on the head with the blunt end of the spear.
Okay.
Just to help.
Just to help. From the building top?
I will yeet down to fucking yeet him on the head.
Okay. Alright. So it's a couple more tense moments watching these cultists kind of circle the guards. But then one does kind of creep closer, and he's kind of like... It's hard to tell because you can't see their face. But it seems like, based on their movements, perhaps they've grown hesitant. Like, the longer they've waited, the more they've had time to think about what they're here to do, and they're kind of like thinking maybe it's not a great idea after all. And they kind of start slowly backing down the alleyway.
Alright, once he gets there, I'm gonna reach out, grab him, yank him into the alleyway.
And whack.
Make a athletics check. Strength check.
Contested?
Yeah.
Athletics or strength?
Wait, are they even... What would happen if they're not aware of them?
I would make the check at disadvantage, probably.
Okay.
Was that strength or athletics?
Strength.
Okay.
Do I also get a head whack?
Yes. Make an acrobatic check to jump down from the building.
Okay. Acrobatics of 20.
Great. What's your strength?
My strength?
No.
Sorry.
Jornak.
15.
Oh. I rolled a 6.
As I grab him and I put my hand over his face, I'm gonna whisper, hiss in his ear,
"Do not scream. Screaming makes the meat taste sweeter."
And like a bat out of hell, paddle drops his ass right up.
and then a whack from on high.
All right. Attack roll to whack him with advantage because he is not expecting it. I will call this
19.
19 hits. I gotta give him a name first.
5 damage.
Blue Cult. Is what I will call him. 5 damage?
Yep.
Alright.
I was thinking Bob.
Well, I could name him Bob, but I don't think you guys can see the tags. The labels. Sadness.
True.
I see my character as label and that's it.
Yeah. Seems dumb to me because it kind of limits how I can differentiate NPCs, but whatever. It's all good. You did 5 damage, you kind of, and then he just kind of,
I'll hold my
struggles in Jornok's arms, and
I'll hold my spear to his throat as Jornak backs away with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him in.
makes a
Bring
worse
him back.
check.
Say again?
Makes a worse check. Again, as he's struggling, he rolled 2 to wriggle away.
That's some weak wiggles.
Yeah.
Well, he's a cultist. He's not strong.
13.
13? Yeah.
I was gonna say, Peck was stronger at whacking the centipede in the dungeon earlier.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you've ever given a dog a bath that really doesn't want a bath.
Oh god.
Crab's like, okay, stop. Who's gonna win? Me. So, and you pull him back into the alley.
Yep.
Peck, do you follow?
Oh yeah. I'm just like basically like following like an inch away with just the spear like that close to his throat the whole time.
His head is kind of tilted up, like you can kind of tell he's looking down the bridge of his nose at you, but you can't see his face because there's black mesh covering the opening of his hood.
Okay.
Who are you? What do you want? I have friends! But are you covering his mouth?
Yeah, I am covering his
So
mouth.
it comes out.
Silence. We talk first. Quiet.
I'll pull the great axe out and it kind of like right next to the spear, just both weapons right up against his throat.
You're kind of like,
Quiet. Quiet.
And he nods.
I'll spin him around to look at me. I'll yank off his hood.
Who are you? What are you doing? No screams.
And you see in front of you a young elf boy, who appearance-wise looks like he's maybe 14 or 15, not very old. And he is terrified. His eyes are just wide. He's literally shaking now in your grip, and he just kind of, I'm, who are you?
Does not matter who I am. Who are you?
I'm not really supposed to give you my name. You're a stranger.
The meat tastes better.
Why are you following the wagon?
To get the people who don't fit in the prison wagons, we get them.
You get them?
Yeah.
For what purpose?
For the why? Who are you? Why do you care?
We aim to follow the wagon.
Oh, that's a bad idea. You should not do that.
Jornock is full of bad ideas.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, no, your first bad idea was capturing me. I have friends out there, and they are looking for me.
Can I bonk him back into the spear?
Faulkner is dying of laughter silently in the next alley listening to this because he's heard this a million times from young punks.
And this guy's voice is like squeaking occasionally.
You don't understand!
I'm tough, okay?
I got friends.
Yeah.
You want to what with the spear?
Just turn around and bonk him with the blunt end and then turn back again.
Alright.
Make an attack roll.
It's a polite bonk, so I'm not going for a lot of hurt.
Okay.
That is until you get a crit.
This is how a small child died in my campaign.
Yeah.
That is how it happened.
I'll do
it.
That is.
I'm just doing like a one damage bonker.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Who is this guy?
Listen.
Referring to the lizard.
Okay, I'm listening.
What do you know about these wagons?
They take away the city's filth, and we get the leftovers. And it keeps the city clean and free from riffraff and crime.
Where do you take them?
It's good for everyone. We take them, I don't know, wherever they take them. I don't know.
I'm gonna hold a firebolt just under his chin, just enough to char his peach fuzz. Ask him
That'll take a year to grow back, bird.
that is the comparatively, you've just been the biggest asshole.
He kind of like leans back into Peck's spear end a little more. Could you get that away from me, please? Honestly, I'm
I pull him a little closer to it.
okay. All right. I don't know. They take him out of the city across the river. I don't know. Please don't burn my face.
Insight check.
All right, go for it.
$14.
14. He seems terrified. This is probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to him, and he seems quite motivated to be completely honest.
I'm gonna extinguish the firebolt.
And I probably would not have been paying attention too hard, but would I have noticed any of the conversation happening back there? Because where I'm located, I probably would not have known what's happening over there.
Make a perception check.
I was saying, my character is dying of laughter listening to this preteen.
Is it like holding your trying to not pee?
Yes.
Wait, is that your character, the Red Cloak?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm looking back and I'm thinking, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Okay. You said perception?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. You're kind of irritated because you have to filter out Faulkner's laughter, and it's not always the most pleasant sounding laugh.
What was that supposed to mean?
Even though it's dark, you can and you're not facing him, you can hear the shit-eating grin on his face as he's laughing. You're like, Jesus. God, what did you guys do? And you listen through the laughter and you can hear this squeaking preteen voice, terrified, and the low rumbling voices of Jornok and Alatar.
I'd like to speak to him.
Sure.
I pick him up by the underneath his cloak. I turn him around and I set him down right in front of Gavin. And keeping my claws right around his neck, but I'll turn him around and have a claw on his back and a claw across his neck.
Hi, little boy. Why are you? Who are you?
What is your name?
What is your name?
He asked you the question first.
Okay, all right. My name is Jasper.
Oh. We're the little cultist.
What do you know of Zarenrath in the city?
What?
Where is your cult located?
Oh, I am sworn on pain of death not to say where it's located, but I can tell you that we are definitely not followers of Zarenrath.
I'll whisper to him. I think I can beat that pain without death.
Make an intimidation.
Oh, my mouse is killing me. It's not working today.
Oh,
no. Not great. Still 12.
12?
They probably don't
It's okay, all you guys have done is hit me with a spear and make scary voices at me, okay? Maybe you're not even scarier than me.
I'd like to cast Mind Sliver on him.
Oh, Jesus.
No hesitation. I love it.
I mean, I was going to bite his hand, but this works too.
Hey, there's at least 3 more cultists to try, so...
Alright, is that a save?
Yes, it is a DC 13 because I don't have that strong of spellcasting yet.
Still, that's gonna melt him.
It's an int save of 13.
Alright, he got an 11.
Cool, he takes 1d6 psychic damage.
Alright, roll it.
I forgot I have to
Good
do
one.
things.
Get your place out, man! I knew.
Good night, sweet little prince.
Alright, so that deals a total of 3 damage, and he loses 1d4 on his next saving throw.
Okay.
And this is
Is he
the
dead?
time we killed a second child.
He's a teenager.
He's an elf. He's probably 400. Let's be honest.
Well, you probably didn't do double his max health, so I think we're okay.
All right, let's let the DM talk now.
We're cultists for Zarenrath, and we get the leftovers from the guards for sacrifices to keep our god happy, and they're happy because they run out of wagon space. They don't have to make more than
I
one
don't care about that. I want to know where you're located.
In the temple ward, under the thing, the place.
While
I
this
need
is
details.
Right.
Is the DM trying or is he trying?
He's stuttering. I'm trying to read my map.
While this is happening, while this is happening, are there any crates or barrels nearby?
Not crates, but there are a few rain barrels in the alleyway.
How big is that? Just.
I mean, they're a regular barrel. They're just tipped up and used for rain collecting.
Okay. What about any doors?
I mean, yeah, there's a couple of side doors for houses and stuff.
Okay. I just want to also peek in some windows or any door cracks while this is happening, making sure we're not stirring up any commotion.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Perception. Let's go with this dice. It will be bad because every time I say let's do this dice, it's always bad. Okay, you said perception, so that's a total of 15.
Okay. People, it's entirely possible that you've been noticed, but the people in this part of the city seem less interested in what is going on outside and more interested in staying quiet and out of sight and uninvolved in whatever is happening.
Under the what? I need details.
All right, go ahead with that stuff.
The city of heretics. We're under that. We're under that.
All right, I got what I need. You guys can take care of the rest.
Take care. And I slide a cloth off my neck.
I'm only 200 years old.
I knew it!
Don't kill you. You worship the god of death. Why shouldn't we kill you? Wouldn't he be happy to see another one of his cultists throwing themselves at his feet?
No, I didn't die at a sacrifice. It's not an honorable way to go.
Oh, and killing innocent riffraff is? Maybe we should show you some of these riffraff. We'll
They're
turn
not
you into
innocent. They're not innocent. They pollute the streets.
Can I try to knock him unconscious with the back of the spear?
Sure.
Please do.
And he's gonna kill him.
15 to hit
That hits.
for 10 damage bludgeoning to the temple.
He looks very woozy, and there is blood dripping down the side of his face. but
I'll
he is
follow that
still-
up with a backhand.
All right, make another attack.
Because monk.
Because monk.
19 to hit
That hits.
for 5 more bludgeoning.
All right, and he kind of just slumps
in
Jornock's arms.
It is a weak man's
We
religion.
are not criminal.
Yes, we are.
It is a weak
mean,
man's
no.
religion. God damn it.
I get potato.
You just gave him the Philip treatment, so
Okay,
I'm
so,
sorry.
so the doors nearby. Can I just see if any of them are unlocked?
Sure. There's one probably down here a little ways you can.
Do any of them have markings on the doors, like with the red and the white, or is it since it's an alley? Are we not going to be seeing that?
It's a side street. They mostly marked the front of buildings, unless
Okay.
there's no other entrance.
All right, so any of them unlocked?
In the back, no.
Okay. No, I'm not trying to force them open. I'm just trying to
Right.
find somewhere to hide this
Right.
this cultist's body.
The people here seem very intent on staying out of it.
Let's just put the rain barrel on his head.
Actually, I had an idea about something about that. So as I'm holding him, I'm gonna be like, "It is a weak man's religion who takes the lives of others for sport." And I'm gonna take his robes off before we do anything to him.
Okay. And like, are you gonna leave his underclothes on? Or...
Yeah, I'm gonna leave his underclothes on. I just want the robe.
why the fuck are you stripping?
Okay.
Disguise.
I mean, yeah,
Oh!
you can take the robe off easily.
And I put it on top of the bird.
Okay.
That's actually a brilliant idea.
I kind of wiggle into it and I stop and I'm like, this is neat and all, but I'm a bird.
You have feathers, dark feathers, hard to see underneath.
But beak, and I clack my beak like 3 times.
I pick it up and I put it on top of the wizard.
DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
While that's going on, can I like go around this corner and see if our little interrogation session has drawn any attention of the guards and or cultists?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Uh, 15.
15. The guards, for their part, seem very intent on what they're doing. They're not being very quiet, so they would have to listen specifically for you based on the amount of noise they're making and the sorts of duties that they're doing. They seem on edge, not really like they're paying super close attention. Like they kind of just want to clear this area and get out and go to the next area. The cultists, so far, seem very intent, focusing on the guards in front of them. They kind of seem to be just assuming that the rest of them are there. They're making an effort to stay hidden, so if they couldn't see one of their own, you get the feeling that it wouldn't necessarily surprise them right away.
Okay, I got a follow-up for what I'm searching for.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking in the alley, and I want to see if there's any glass bottles. Preferably full, but it could be, like, half broken.
What you doing?
There are a lot of empty glass bottles. People here are sad, so they drink.
Okay, I'll just try to get the most intact one.
Okay, there's a couple. They don't, like, throw them outside with the intention of smashing them, so you can find, in a couple of shallow gutters, you can find an intact bottle if you'd like. It's empty.
And I'm gonna pass it over as like, I don't like this idea very much, but put it in the child's hand and put him in the alley like he fell asleep with it.
Oh!
Genius.
Yeah, Peck will happily do that.
I will assist posing him with a bottle in hand, kind of like forcing his mouth open, splashing a little bit on the side of his face to look like he was drooling.
Okay.
It's art.
You guys make deception checks. Faulkner, what else are you doing?
I'm just looking out to see if anyone's like heading in our direction or is paying any mind to our general area.
9.
Soft 20.
Oh yeah.
He had his fun listening to the kid whinily crack as he was trying to intimidate people. Once that was over, he realized he should be on lookout duty.
You know, you guys have seen Peck working in a tavern and Dornock being an adult, have seen plenty of drunk people in alleyways. So making him look like a drunk kid who was experimenting with booze on maybe not the best night of the year, but our night of the year is not that hard. And you just kind of leave him slumped against the back wall.
That was me last week. I was in trouble.
Do I look fairly normal with this cloak on, or do I look like fucking the Hulk in a tube dress? Like, what's going on?
Now we want to do that.
Well, now I can't unsee that.
What's the size difference here?
I can't unsee that in my brain.
I mean, you're not terribly bulky.
Okay, true.
You're pretty strong for a wizard, but I mean,
true.
It's a baggy robe, so you fill it out nicely. Whereas the kid was kind of like a scarecrow in a pillowcase. You're more mature. It fits you better. You don't look weird. It's actually red is your color.
This is true.
He just wears it the rest of the session, the rest of the game.
All right. I guess I'm gonna try to. What do I want to do?
What is the wagon and the other cultists doing? They're just still gathering people, or what?
They seem to be just watching, lurking, basically,
waiting for people to be shoved aside.
Also, I'm just curious, with that deception check, would it have been implied that you were cleaning up the blood that he produced?
No, dude, don't you know if you fucking drink a lot, you'll bleed to death. It's fine.
I mean, I didn't specify that when I was setting him up.
You did not specify that.
Because if that's the case, I probably would take the time to at least clean up the blood. So.
He's fine. He just looks like a fucking drunk
Why
anime
are there
guy.
cats
Just
on
fucked
the
up.
roof?
It's fine.
Those are dogs, okay?
Okay, but still.
None of your beeswax, man.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. What?
Doggies.
I'm more curious about just like what the. Why does that look like a tempura cat? What is?
Oh my god!
It's like a top.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Stop making fun of my monsters.
No. Roll20 just made it look a little bizarre.
We don't get nice things now, Bird.
Just roll away from it. Just
I can only see the alleyway. I can only see the alleyway. There are no monsters out there. There are no dogs. There are no cats. All is this alley.
I was just zoomed out so far. It looked really funky. I see it now.
It looks funky when you're zoomed in too. Just like, don't worry about it, man.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna try to mesh with the cultists and look natural.
All right, cool. Make a deception check to sidle on in there. This guy is over here. I'm gonna give him.
As he heads out, I'll go, be silent. Be weird like those ones.
God damn
it. Okay. Be weird. All right, so you are disguising yourself as. Here, I'll give you a ninja icon. Alright, so you were disguising yourself and you are sneaking on in. What was your deception check?
Boy, how to describe this?
Oh no!
Is it natural?
Yes.
Is it a single digit?
I'm guessing it's a 3.
Boy.
Screen share, man. Screen share.
Oh no! Just let it all
basically
out.
Look like Peck looking like a dwarf. That's a whole 2 right there.
2 with a modifier.
Yup. It was.
Ow.
And I should have been the cultist. I got proficiency in disguise kit.
I have not been able to pull off a single disguise this entire game.
Hey,
many
fellow
disguises did you
cultists,
try?
you ready to kill some people?
Yeah. I walk out after like smoking some of that questionable weed I got earlier.
He did get hotboxed.
So Alatar never took theater classes. So he walks out in this robe that you stripped from an unconscious preteen. It's already weird. And then
I'm pretty sure that puts you on the sex offenders list. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's so many things that happened here.
Wait, I'm wearing the robe. That means I'm the most incriminated right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, so you're like wearing this weird robe, and you're kind of walking very stiffly, and you're kind of like, you just have an air about you of just being uncomfortable, being kind of like, am I a bad guy? Like,
baddies?
I'm just imagining Alatar walking out of that alleyway like it's the first day he's ever walked in heels.
Meanwhile, Jornock's like, I put the robe on the robe guy. This couldn't go any worse.
He's kinda fucking it, isn't he?
And so you made your way down the main road, and the cultists, they kind of like, they're looking ahead, they look back, and then one of them kind of does a double take. And he kind of waves to you and kind of motions over his face.
What's up, fuckers?
Oh, that's on point. That's on point right there.
Oh no.
Hey, no, jeez.
Make the cultist roll an insight check, and if it's a nat 1, he falls for it.
They did roll an insight check. They got a 4.
Oh, that's also terrible.
Wow, you got rolled a 5. You're fine.
Wouldn't it be the first time, Torrin? Wouldn't it be the first time?
And one of them goes, "Hey, why isn't your mask up? Everyone can see your face."
Oh,
Put it up, dude! Come on.
I'm gonna fumble to pull the mask off. Definitely not trying to like. Definitely looking like I'm probably touching myself, and then finally get it on. The deception is dog shit, man. I got to come up with something here.
These goddamn anti-maskers in our city.
I'm just imagining Django Unchained.
Like, okay, so just like, are you okay to do this? Do you need to like go home? There's always next year. It's not worth like getting fucked up over. Like, are you cool now?
Dude, I'm so cool right now. Oh god. Rolls out like it hurts.
Are you sure?
You guys remember when we had a plan?
Yeah, man.
I do. I remember.
Yeah.
By the
But
way,
the problem is Jornock thought of most of the plan.
am I also seeing this from my vantage point?
Oh yeah, like they're just around the corner from you basically, because you're like here, and they're like here.
Peck is just gaping, open mouth, looking at this travesty going on, slowly abandoning all hope.
Yeah, so like, so you're poking your head out like on the lower part of the wall. I'm poking my head over top of you, and I'm just again face clawing.
Yeah.
Man, we should have tried like 3 people in the same robe at this point. Seriously.
Probably would be more effective, to be honest with you.
They're like, just hang back, okay? You're gonna. They already hate us, man. So just like hang back and don't say shit.
Oh god, I'm like the fucking special kid in the cult.
There's strength to that. Play off of it. I can't guide you because I'm not with you.
I know, like you said, you're cool, but you don't sound cool, man. So just like back up a little bit, okay? Like, let us do this. It's not our first rodeo, man.
Just take a step back.
Do they know what a rodeo is?
It's not our first joust, man.
Looks these guys.
Alright. And they kind of like glance over their shoulders a couple times just to like make sure you're staying put. They now seem more concerned about where you are in relation to them than where they are in relation to anyone else. They're just they're very upset.
What's up, fuckers?
You guys ever seen Midsummer?
No.
Oh. Well, fuck. This joke is immediately dead. Let's continue.
I was gonna say, the scene that came to my mind was Django Unchained. When they had the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
I hear lots of echo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bird, fix your shit.
What are you talking about?
That's probably my shit. Sorry.
Put your mask up, man.
Just get your shit, put it in a box, and just deal with it.
Oh no. What have we done?
So, Alatar just kind of like gives you guys like a covert thumbs up. And just
I
like,
try to like lean against the wall like a cool dude, but ultimately like fail miserably.
yeah.
Depends. Roll performance.
Sure, yeah, make a performance check.
I play both sides.
He's gonna like fall on his face in the mud.
Disadvantage because you're already uncomfortable with the situation.
11.
Oh no.
So is Alatar currently going, oh god, it's high school all over again?
Yes. Internally, he is dead. Like, he died of death. Like, it's over.
Roll a new character.
You're gonna take a point of madness. No, I'm just.
Is there a death saving throw involved with this much embarrassment?
So he tries to shoot you guys like this very covert thumbs up, which
I hide.
which no one sees. And then he like tries to lean against the wall, but misjudges the distance between himself and the wall, and ends up stumbling back a step and just like saving himself, looking around. No, I'm cool. It's good. And then he just leans against the wall for real.
I have a question. What are the guards wearing for armor?
They are wearing chainmail, and they have
Man,
shields.
I'm over here like I'm on a fucking drag scene, and Torn's like, "What are they wearing for armor?"
I mean, I'm over here keeping an eye on them too. So yeah.
One problem at a time, Alatar. One problem at a time.
I guess I'll turn to the group and go,
Okay, that happened. Now what do we do?
I don't know.
Peck sounds so sad.
So Alatar just kind of leans against the wall, and the guards just kind of keep doing their thing. A couple more guys bring up a couple prisoners. And then let's have perception checks from Beskar, Gavin, Jornock, and Peck.
Perception has been.
Oh, natural 1 for 5. I'm way too distracted by this shit show.
Oh my god!
Can you blame yourself?
You got 15?
Me!
You,
Gavin!
okay?
The
Gavin.
child!
7!
Yeah. 7! Alright, Jornock, what'd you get?
12.
Christ.
12. Alright. So,
You
Jornock.
like the dice funky tonight.
Jornock and Gavin, strangely, even though they're rimmed in by people and buildings, managed to hear the soft scraping of claws against stone several dozen feet back. And heavy breathing.
I'll give a very quiet hiss as I reach for my great axe.
Alright.
Hearing that, I'll finally snap out of my shit and get ready.
Alright.
I'm gonna reach out to Alatar's mind and say, we've got trouble in the alley.
I'm gonna
Okay,
I'm gonna talk back and be like, yeah, I think it's called me, thank you.
You cannot respond back to me.
That's what
I'm gonna say
Alatar.
it to myself so I feel better.
Whatever floats your boat, Chief.
Have you ever spoken telepathically to Alatar before?
No.
Nope.
Alright. Alatar, I need you to make a wisdom check.
Well, fuck me sideways. Let's see how this goes. Actually not as bad as I thought. Fuck, that's gonna be a hot 19.
Alright. You're like, whoa, this is, you like, all of a sudden, it's kind of like having a dream, but you're totally awake, and you hear this very familiar voice just kind of whisper through your mind. And at first it freaks you out, and then after a couple seconds you're like, oh, it's the kid's voice. And it's still very strange, but you manage to not be totally super freaked out by it.
This is what I love about this ability. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language.
Great old one?
Yup.
Yep.
I'm gonna have so much fun with this.
You guys are gonna have one-way pen pals.
Jeez.
Whether you like it or not. Alright, now Peck and Alatar make perception check.
Man,
Faulkner's oblivious to all this.
11.
Alright, Alatar, what did you get?
Alatar.
Sorry, what?
Perception.
Roll a d20.
Blur messaging me. Stop it. 16.
16. You can hear now the scrape of claws on stone, and you can hear like feral snarling, kind of like curling gently through the night. And you glance over your shoulder, and you see two hulking dog-like creatures. They're dog-like and they're humanoid at the same time. They almost look like a person crouched on all fours, a hunchback human, but they also have canine feet. And their head is kind of like scaled, and they've got sharp pointed ears, and as they snarl, you can see needle-like teeth just kind of like coming down out of their mouth, and the giant feral baring of teeth that they make every time they take a scent to like scent the air.
Do the cultists or guards notice those at all?
The cultists do, and they start kind of like, we should maybe, and they just kind of like eat up off down this side alley.
I don't see these, do I?
You see the creatures, you do not see the guards. The guards also are the.
Do I recognize these things? Are these like a normal stay out of the fucking streets kind of thing?
You've never seen them before, but they don't look nice.
Okay, no, I was just wondering if that was like, oh, that's just the neighbor's dogs, but okay.
The neighbor's dog. What kind of neighbors do you have, boy?
Heck doesn't remember.
Do I?
The guards are kind of like shouting to each other and backing up the horses, hauling the wagon, and they are kind of like turning it.
I'm gonna push Jornok and Gavin back.
I'm gonna push you behind me.
Okay, I'm just gonna trip past you.
They're sort of forming ranks behind the wagon. Just kind
Have
of.
I ever read about creatures like this in any books?
Oh, yeah, I see them. I see them backing into the alley, and I'm gonna go up here next to Red Cloak.
Can I climb that wall again?
Yes.
Okay.
Make an athletics check. Or an acrobatics check, whichever's better. Yes, you can have read about them. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
13 for aggro.
Okay.
Fucking dog.
No, not a duck, a dog.
That's gonna be a hard 10 right there.
And they seem to be some sort of weird humanoid with a lot of fur. They don't seem great. They seem pretty terrible, actually.
I don't know what that is, but it's terrible.
Yeah. Someone else was doing something.
Baskar was doing something, I think?
Yes. What were you
I was just moving up here next to the Red Cloak since I saw people getting pushed down the alley, and I assumed we were going to make some sort of move. Because I couldn't tell what's happening, but I'm just moving up here just in case.
What's going on?
Not sure.
Who
People are
knows?
We're scrambling back. Some of the people are scrambling back into the alley, so just be ready for anything.
Okay. I'm looking for a hiding spot.
And as you say that, this cultist kind of like shoots down the alley and kind of makes a hard turn and just stops, almost running into Faulkner. Who? There's shit coming! And he just kind of keeps going.
Take his cloak.
You're gonna what?
Take his outfit.
You're not there.
No, I'm not.
I just kind of like turn and see him dodge. They're nice.
And you can hear footsteps and he just kind of like takes off like a bat out of hell down the next alley.
I don't think they're going to be an issue, but keep an eye out.
The tween fucked off.
One of them is gone.
I'm gonna try to like motion down the alleyway to get Faulkner and Baskar up to me.
Okay. Faulkner, make a perception check. Because it is dark out.
Oh god.
13.
Alright. You managed to make out just like the vague motion. You can't really see what's happening, but you're like, alright, I feel like I know someone up there. I should go up there.
Okay. Boop.
This I would follow, since he is on the move.
You can press Alt to get yourself.
By the way, where is the dwarf?
Oh, the dwarf
He's
stayed in the tavern.
Washed at the tavern.
He fucked off.
He's drinking all my dad's booze.
Yep.
Probably ain't paying for him either, little bastard.
Fuck no.
Oh, he's gonna get charged so much money.
We don't know him.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Alright.
I say, you want to know if you ever want to get your money back.
I tried and failed.
And these creatures just kind of continue advancing down the road.
Are they pretty obviously going for the caravan?
They right now, that seems to be their goal. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up a little bit as they get closer to my alley.
I will hide on the rooftop.
Okay. That's cocked. Holy shit.
I'm gonna try and stay out of sight too.
All right. The first one. Go ahead and make stealth checks. Anyone who is hiding. Is everyone hiding?
17.
Pretty much, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Is this people hiding in the first alley or what?
Anywhere.
Okay.
14.
Got it.
14.
21.
21. Alright. Gavin, what'd you get?
Ooh, that is a 5.
All right.
5 plus 20, 5 plus 21 because you're hiding behind me, right?
I'm not that small.
He smiles.
No,
that's
but
not,
you do get.
That's not how stealth works.
No.
Beskar, what'd you get?
Oh, you. If I'm staying still and I have disadvantage on stealth checks, do I still have to do a roll with disadvantage? I'm not moving.
You just go to scratch
just-
your gooch, you jangle that plate, you're fucked.
Jangle, jangle.
Yeah, just because you can't. You're not a statue. You can't stand like totally still, and you are surrounded by stone. So if you move, and like these are animals.
Yeah, makes
I would
sense.
be. I would be pushed up against. I would be pressed up against a wall even before that's going on because of the guards up ahead.
Right, but if you breathe and you're wearing metal and you are leaning against stone, when the metal moves, it grinds against the stone.
No.
Okay, so I am at disadvantage still.
Correct.
Fucking godfuck a duck.
This
A
is
dog.
why we
Hey.
get half plate.
Hey, we already established that's only Bird's domain.
Faulkner, what'd you get?
Only
I
bird.
have a 19.
Thank you for clarifying that quick.
Only bird can what?
No one else can.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if we're saying only bird can fuck it up, that's for sure. But
Well,
No,
yeah,
fuck a
and-
duck.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Okay.
It's like, oh, yes,
Thank you
that I
for
do.
clarifying that. I was
Yeah.
going to be a little less.
I like it when it's like, oh, yes, that's what you're talking about. Of course.
Yeah.
Also true, makes sense. Beskar, what'd you get?
That one.
Oh, welcome to having big fighters in your group of stealthers. It's okay. You're good at fighting.
I mean,
I'm at 5 health.
fucking, don't fucking throw a get up on a wizard and have him try to save people. It ain't gonna work.
No, that was worth it. I'm never gonna regret that.
This is in
Just
no
for the
way a
what's up
mismatched
fuckers.
party. This is in no way a mismatched party. I don't know what you mean. Everything is fine.
All right.
I am
so,
the child. Why do I have the highest intelligence?
Wait, bullshit. What's your intelligence?
Solid 14.
Eat my ass.
I don't know if I won or lost that one.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's a hard one to unpack
Well.
right there.
the cultists are gone, which is good for you guys.
Hooray.
Hi.
Is it? I thought they were friends.
Wait,
I mean, the one guy gave a very nice warning.
He did. He did. He was mostly
Well,
shocked to see others in the hall, in the corridor, so he just kind of like panicked.
somebody throw the pre-pubescent elf out at the dogs. It'll distract them.
If Peck wasn't such a person of conscience, he would.
So you can hear these things just kind of snarling down the alley as they go, just sniffing, hunting, and then they kind of stop. And this one wheels on its haunches and stares right at Gavin. And this one makes it almost all the way up to the breastwork of guards, seems totally undeterred by the mass of people there, and all of a sudden just kind of wheels and turns this way too. And seems very interested in what is got his attention down here.
As this thing's coming towards
I
Jorna,
think it's looking at
Good
you.
thing that somebody gave me a second robe because I just shat my pants.
so this thing is basically approaching Jornock with malicious intent.
It looks like it is hostile, yes.
As soon as it gets,
You can see it in the dim light from the guards, like the sharp hunch of its shoulders and like the light playing on the sharp points of its ears. Everything about this creature is sharp and muscular and feral.
as soon as it gets past its current square, can I jump behind it for a surprisey attacky?
Sure.
Okay.
Huh?
Malaka High, stab it in the butthole from above.
Shish kebab!
Death from above.
Pretty sure that's not how you spay a dog, but go for it.
Well, you know what?
No.
Everyone,
Oh no.
everyone has their own methods, man.
I don't want any part of Peck's method.
All right, and then the blue one.
Well, so much for our stealth run, guys.
Yes. What I'm going to try to do is slide past it and just unleash a magic missile right in the side of its head.
Rip 2021 to 2021.
All right, so this is
Stealth
going to
run.
be one round. They are not surprised by anyone in front of them, really,
But I can get behind them, right?
because you are above them.
Yeah!
All right, so the first, we'll go up here first. This guy's gonna move in. Alatar, you want to do what?
I'm going to try to get as close as I can and unleash a magic missile right into the side of its head.
Okay, it is within melee range of you currently.
So that's at disadvantage. It's a range
But
spell.
magic missile
Yeah.
always
Nice,
hits.
doggy.
Oh, shit, is it?
Yep. Unless you have like Warcaster or whatever it's called.
Damn you badly.
Sorry!
I thought magic missile always hits.
Magic missile does always hit, so it
Does
doesn't
always
matter.
hit.
Nice, doggy.
That's a good catch, Applong. I forgot that was magic missile.
Magic missile.
I can't magic missile on the darkness.
Oh,
But you do have to roll an attack for each dark, I believe.
No, you don't. Magic missile just always hits. It's the
yeah,
one.
just always hit.
Damage. He has to roll damage, I think.
You're
All right,
right.
yep.
All
All right.
No, it does 100 damage.
Let's OP, man.
4.
Yeah, well, so is Keen Mind, so.
All right, 9
Yeah.
damage.
9 damage on the color is the blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
You thump bump wump 'em.
All right, he kind of snarls. All right, and then over here, Peck, you want to do a thing? He's gonna kind of stalk forward.
Alley you and whack, 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 whack.
Did you say whack or quack? I need to know this difference. My catchphrase is fuck a duck, so I need to know this.
I will leave it to your imagination.
All right. Go
I don't like your
ahead.
It's
catchphrase.
flankified, right?
What?
It's flankified.
Dornock, are you? I don't think Dornock is engaged with it. He's just kind of standing there hoping it.
Oh, okay.
So if he's heading towards Gavin, I'm gonna wait for him to get right up next to me. I'm gonna pop out and give him a whack.
Okay, so he's not actually threatening it yet, so he's not flanking.
Okay, I'll just roll.
Before that happens, can I say, because the one up here is going for him, that I can also kind of slink away a little bit?
Motherfucker.
I'm the cleric with 3 hit points. What do you want from me?
I'm the dipshit wizard trying to deceive people. What do you want?
Well,
yes,
I'd probably move up and try to give it a whack as well.
All right, let's go down to Peck first. We'll come back to the blue one, but we're in the middle of Peck's move, so.
Yeah, I was just making sure from clarification.
Yep.
10 for my first whack,
That misses.
and then I'm going to try to kick it in the butthole for a natural 20.
You really are kicking this dog in the butthole, aren't you?
That's an 11 for a beat for a bird foot up the butt.
Oh my god, my foot's stuck!
Asshole.
Strangely high pitched from such
Jesus Christ, Pat, but you just shoved your foot so far up that pooper. God,
I got a new slipper.
That dog is never going to see anyone the same way.
that weighs more than you do.
I yanked my foot back out.
All right.
Oh,
And like
God,
that,
fucking
grappled.
shit
No.
cuts all over the place.
Wait, who's grappling who though?
You don't want to know.
Oh, shit.
All right, there was one more thing Faulkner and Beskar want to do, correct?
Yeah, I was just slinking away out of range from the thing because, no weapons.
And I'm
we're
gonna
not
whack him.
currently in range.
And I might give Bhaskar a pat saying, "Go get him," and then I give him guidance while I pat him.
Fuck you, cleric.
Because he is kind of confronted by 2 other characters, and you are not in his range, I'll say that you can move away if you would like.
Yay! I'm definitely doing that.
All right.
I really.
Then let's get some
Initiative.
initiative.
Wait, I was gonna whack the dog because I saw
Oh, yeah.
engagement.
Please don't do it up the butt. I can't do with that again.
Okay.
You like it, you know it, Bird.
I can only. I guess is it bestiality if they're both animals? Like.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's not talk about your interests while we're playing the game, Bird.
Holy shit!
You're the fucker that's shoving your foot.
All right. I'd be doing a versatile hit with my collapsible quarterstaff, so it is out engaged and longed.
You elongate your staff.
He's gonna get donged.
It's erect.
Oh, now we're back to the big
I got a natural 19.
Okay,
damn.
I think this is the first damage I'm actually dealing this game, guys.
We roll good when it counts.
Right. In a small moment of clarity, I'm gonna finally notice Baskar's extendo staff and be like, "Damn, I need to get one of those."
Okay, all right. So since I did it with the versatile attack, I get a 1d8 plus 2. Let me find a freaking d8 first.
Get your dice out, man.
They're right here. I just have them all kind of mixed up. Okay, here we go.
Where's the problem?
Oh yes, max damage 10.
Woo! 10 points of damage against the blue dude.
Yep.
All right.
Level 1 makes me so appreciative of small numbers.
All right, and then
anyways,
let's get initiatives from people. And
All
remember,
right.
You don't need to tell me your initiative. I think you can
type
put
it
in
in.
turn order. Yes.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, roll 20, yo.
I'm Padley. I just got done sending letters. All right, give me a break.
Sending letters?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Work shit.
Okay, that was a bit of a reach, but come on.
Yeah, work. I don't know what that was from.
Fucking. I just learned technology today. That's what it means, Padley. Fuck.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for the dog to get like up towards Gavin and hit him, but I don't think it triggered because I was not expecting Peck to jump off the roof and butthole the dog.
Yeah, I mean, considering it's probably fairly distracted at this moment.
No one ever expects Peck to butthole the dog.
Yeah, really. Man, can we catchphrase that?
You really buttholed the dog on this one.
Yeah. Oh,
That's actually great.
Chris, never let me forget that. That's amazing.
You butthole the dog really here.
Yeah, man, you really screwed the pooch. Oh, you screwed the pooch on this one.
Right.
Yeah,
Butthole the dog just sounds like such a great like country bumpkin alternative version though.
Kind of does.
Right. You got the mature rating on your Twitch, yeah?
I do.
I'm glad because there's been some questionable topics.
There has been.
Not limited to, but also including buttholing a dog.
I just really like that you butthole the dog here.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Gavin, what is your initiative?
That is the
That is
catchphrase,
5.
probably.
5.
Type it in. What?
How did you do less than me?
It's right.
Okay.
I rolled a.
All right, blue is in the initiative right before me. That means I'm going down again.
Woo! All right. Top of the round is Falconer.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a fun fight. So while I'm slinked back here, I'm going to cast Bless on both my orc friend and my wizard friend here.
All right.
Is it up
Bless.
to 3 targets or 2 targets?
Up to 3 targets. I'll hit myself too, might as well.
You
Here,
might
I'll
want to
give
pray
you-
for me too, because goddamn, I'm going to need some help after this one.
God raise. Is Bless concentration?
Yes, up to 1
All right.
minute.
All right.
10 rounds.
I love this battle music.
1.
Good.
Falconer.
That the streamers have muted because reasons.
The sound of 1,000 pecks of butt-holding dog.
There's so many reasons that I can come up with.
Just the yes that you added in just helped so much.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm immersed.
Hey, I go for immersion, you guys. If you feel immersed, then my job's done. All right.
right in the immersion.
Is that all? Is that all you're gonna do, Falkner?
After I cast Bless, I'm gonna start taking off down this alleyway to look for an improvised weapon because I have nothing. Don't worry, guys. I'll be right back.
Didn't expect to find a bunch of dogs. It's fine. Right.
Grab bottles, you shake them.
All right, Jormak, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pop out from my hiding place, give him a once up beside the face.
All right.
Alrighty. Damn, I rolled another 13.
Straight 13, or do you have any modifier?
That was with the modifier.
Oh, that just hits.
Oh, okay. Was not expecting. That is 5 slashing damage.
Sorry,
slashing 5 plus 3, 8. Sorry.
8 slashing damage. All right, let's see here. 8 slashing damage against the red one. Sweet. Anything else you're gonna do?
There are a couple of things that I could do, but I think I'm going to pass for now.
All right. Next is the guard's turn, and they're just kind of like, they saw these creatures go down a side alley, not actually approach them the way they thought, so they're just kind of gonna stop and see what happens. So they are not gonna do anything on this turn.
Oh, they didn't see me?
Well, they're not really concerned with you anymore,
Okay.
because there's these weird things.
That's convenient.
You're welcome.
Convenient.
You're welcome, level 1.
Yeah.
Alright, Pack, it is your turn.
Okay, Dave. We're going for the dog's butt again. Not the butt. We're just gonna whack the dog.
Okay.
Let's just whack the dog.
Please just kick the dog and not in its butt
Not
this
an
time.
asshole.
You really buttholed the dog on that one.
It is.
Yeah, you really fucking.
It is flanked now, right?
It is what?
Flanked.
Yes, flanked.
Okay. 25 to hit.
Yep.
10 points of bludgeoning or piercing right away.
Okay.
Am I able to do? Man, monk shit without any abilities really kind of poop. It looks like a
Monk shit with bad skills.
monk shit at level 1 is not really monk shit, except for this the extra punch. I guess I'll do the extra punch.
Alright.
Well, it's at least a 24. So 24.
That hits.
And then I will come down and just hit it in the spine for 5.
Okay.
With like one of those flying scissor hits.
So you're attempting to. Oh, okay.
This poor dog.
I would not do that for the dog.
Ceremoniously wrecked.
You kind of hear like a grunt as you kind of 1-2 the dog. It's not really a dog, but that's I guess what we're calling it. It doesn't have a tail.
Bad doggo.
Yeah. It's kind of like a weird sea green color. Anyway.
Ew.
Yeah. It's not pleasant. It kind of like gives a grunt. Is that all you're doing on your turn, Pat?
That's all I can do. Yep, that's my action bonus.
Alright, Alatar.
I guess I'm just gonna cast Fireball at the blue boy.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. The same difference, really.
No.
Not really. There's a 6 damage difference.
There's many differences.
A needle, a nuke, same
Okay,
thing.
you see that alley you guys are in. That alley
no longer
would not exist.
So I was the smart one and got out of there, is what you're saying.
Engulfed in fire.
So that is a ranged attack. So because you are so close to it, that is going to be a disadvantage.
I don't know what that means, but I'm rolling. But
Roll twice, take lower.
Feckin', it's a 2. I can't get much lower. Look at that! I can't get lower.
Oh, I thought he rolled a 1.
That would be a fucking night, wouldn't it? Second of the night.
So you fire off the spell, and it snakes past the creature's rear, and it kind of, you can see sparks fly as the bolt hits the stone and just kind of skids a couple inches, almost colliding with the wagon wheel of the closest prison wagon full of innocents. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Cry a little on the inside.
Alright, that's fine. It is their turn. Let's see. The blue guy, they have a multi-attack, so he's going to do a claw attack to each of you.
Oh boy!
First attack to Baskar. 15 to hit.
Miss.
All right, and then he's going to turn and attack Avatar. 21.
That sounds like it hurts.
Oh
That a
my
hit?
god.
You died. All right, so you are going to take 7 points of slashing damage. The next guy, again, being threatened by Jornock and Peck, is going to multi-attack, claw attack, both of them. First one at Jornock is going to be a 22.
Oh.
Yes, that hits.
All right, and the second one, he's going to wheel around and attack Peck for an 8.
No! Yes!
All right. Jornock, you are going to take 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Is half my health is fine.
8 points was almost my entire hit point pool.
It's but a scratch.
That is their turn. Beskar, you are up.
Okay, so I have an idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
Okay.
It's the only kind of idea you need. Do it.
Okay.
A mediocre idea. Go for it.
All right. So what kind of creature is this looking like again? I didn't try to identify it myself. Am I able to quickly identify it in the couple of? We had a couple of rounds to see it, and I could see in the dark as dark vision. Would I be able to identify what it is?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay, just general intelligence.
Yep.
Okay. 12.
12. The wilds is not really your area of expertise. This is not something you ever encountered in your former life, or especially in your life as a butler. You have not spent a lot of time poring over bestiaries, so the best you can do is assume that it is some sort of humanoid beast that is quite mean. It does a lot of damage, but you aren't sure that it's like got like a breath weapon or something.
Okay, so my idea. Okay, so first off, I just wanted to remember a little bit how grapple works. If I grapple a target, what all effects happen to the target? Like, does it have disadvantage on attacks? Does it have? It's unable to move, right?
Yep, it becomes restrained.
Okay, restrained.
There's a section on D&D Beyond that'll explain
How heavy?
Stuff.
How heavy do it look?
It looks to be.
Nice
It
bird.
looks to be about the size of
The size of
the
what?
average size. The average size of your companions. If it's restrained,
I'm sorry, it's in the Discord chat.
if it's restrained, it has no speed. Attack rolls against it have advantage. Its attack rolls have disadvantage, and it has disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay, I might. I'm gonna need to I'm gonna double check the facts on here because I could not hear over all the giggling.
Sorry, Applog, I can't.
Oh wow.
It was worth it.
That was. Holy crap.
Oh, you've been memed. My life is complete now.
I'm done now. I'm good. That's my game.
Okay, where is combat? Where's grappling? Here's combat. I'm gonna find where the grapple is and look up the info for that.
Okay, when you grapple them, they will be restrained. I believe grappling is opposed strength checks.
It's
Or escape.
strength against either athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, whichever's better.
I think it's athletics versus athletics or acrobatics. So it's the attacker's athletics versus the defender's acrobatics or athletics, whatever they choose.
Okay, so I'm gonna. And the act of grappling takes one action, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to grapple him. Does it have dog-like features or something, or is it just not a dog at all?
It's vaguely canine shaped.
Dog adjacent.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to grapple them by scruffing them by the neck.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And also just grab anywhere else on their backside.
Now Athlon.
It's a little raw.
Hey, I'm doing my thing.
All right. Go ahead and make your athletics check.
God, I fucking hope this works. Let's see, we got a 15.
All right, I got an 18.
Damn it!
As you reach down, you clap down on it with your hands. You realize it's very muscular, it's very lean. There's not a lot of stretchy skin. There's not actually a scruff at all. And the muscles and skin across its shoulder are actually like taut with, and you can feel actually the muscles hard and like kneading beneath you as it shifts its weight to accommodate moving out of your grasp.
Yeah. Oh wait, shit. I've been blessed. Do I add a D4? Actually,
you get when you're blessed, you get a D4 whenever you make an attack or saving throw.
But isn't that technically considered an attack?
I think it is called an attack, as a grapple attack, or I don't know. It's up to you, I guess.
An action. I'm not sure.
That was a tricky one.
Let's see.
I think it is, but you know.
Guidance is for skill checks, I think. Bless.
You're correct on that. Guidance is not used on attacks, I don't think.
Okay, well, we did the skill for that.
Wait, let me look.
Okay.
I need to know.
Okay.
Grapple. You can use the attack action to make a special melee attack a grapple. So yes, it is an attack.
Oh, you can get that added. Nice.
Okay. So, I got the 15, and what I have to match 3 or more, essentially? Get a 3 or more?
You have to beat an 18.
So if you roll the D4 and you have to get a 3 or...
I got a 3.
All right.
Hey!
Hey! Success on the thing.
Well, it also got an 18.
So how does that resolve? Because...
Meet or exceed is the general rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, you do manage to, same as before, there's not a lot to hang on to. Your grip is kind of tenuous, but for the moment,
You've been blessed.
Is restrained.
Okay. Alright, good. So now... And it does have disadvantage on attacks, you said?
It has disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, so good. My idea was to try to get Alatar the opportunity to move away from it.
Okay. It will make an attempt on its turn to break the grapple.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay.
But that's all it would be able to do. It can only break free. It can't do the 2 attacks, correct?
You can do one or the other, correct.
So yeah, that works for me.
All right.
Why?
Damn
Am I looking at the thing? Oh. Well, I gotta drag this over for stream now.
Right?
Why is this happening?
We should have a trophy for most meme character.
Oh, God.
Man, I thought it was going to be, hey, what's up, fuckers? But nope, it's Peck.
It probably was gonna be until Peck kicked it in the ass.
Okay, now let's get a version of that one comic where it's the 2 birds, one of them saying something, and the other one's a raven yelling over them.
Oh, yeah.
One of them is one of the party members doing something nice.
Like, all right, I'm gonna get in front of him. I kick him in the butt.
Nat 20, where does it land?
Right up his butthole. I got a new slipper.
All right. Is that all you're doing on your turn, Beskar?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be moving them any.
All right. It is Gavin's turn.
Actually, wait. No. If I were to move where they are right now, would the guards see me?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna kind of keep it right there for the moment.
Okay. All right, Gavin, your turn.
I'm moving back away from the big lizard and the scary dog who is currently looking at me.
Okay.
I am going to try to reach out and touch its mind and ask, "What are you?"
Okay.
And then I'm going... Oh, I will wait.
You're going to what? How are you doing this? With your telepathic ability?
Correct. Is that not in here? Yes, it is.
Is that under features?
Awakened Mind. Yes.
Awakened Mind. Alright. You can see within 30 feet of you if it understands at least one language. Alright. So you reach out with your minds, and the creature shakes its head and it growls, "A creature from the deep."
Ah, that's not good. We're gonna blast it with Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
He's kind of on the other side of Jornock right now, though.
Shit.
I mean, you can still do it, I think. I mean, well,
I will use
I love urban combat.
Mind Sliver instead.
Okay. Mind Sliver.
Yep. Intelligence.
Intelligence
13
saving
DC.
throw. Okay. Unless he's got an incredible modifier, and he has a -2, so that is 3.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna
that's
tell him to stand down.
pretty shit.
All right.
At least I'm going to try to intimidate him. But
Alright,
that
first-
damage is a 4.
4 damage.
And a -1d4 to his next saving throw before my next turn.
All right.
Or before the end of my next turn.
Okay. Is there anything else that you are going to do?
No, that's all I've really got.
All right. Top of the second round, it is Falconer's turn.
All right, I'm rummaging for some kind of weapon. Anything really?
All right, make an investigation check.
Oh no, that's a 6.
Give him a plus
You're
one
very
bottle.
Dum-dum.
You're very frustrated because you know you've seen broken bottles in this alley before, and you're like, I just need something. But in the heat of the moment, adrenaline coursing through you, you just like can't find anything. And you're seeing like old crusty towels and like dented frying pans and like chamber pots with holes in them, but nothing that's like that shouts weapon to you. Unless maybe like a frying pan does. I don't know.
I mean, out of what your description is the best weapon I can grab.
True.
Frying pan.
Frying pan. I'm grabbing the frying pan.
Frying pans. Who knew?
Yeah.
All right. So you are now armed with an improvised weapon. Are you proficient with improvised weapons?
Hell no.
Okay. Great. So,
I'm proficient in a lot of weapons, but not improvised.
okay. Are you proficient? I'm just gonna go to your character sheet. Hold on.
I am I think Battle Master, I think was the feature I got. What was it? Weapon Master. Yeah.
You do get simple weapons, and a frying pan is nothing if not a simple weapon.
Yes.
You are not proficient with frying pans, but you are trained in it. So
Combat cook incoming. Let's go.
yeah.
Now I understand that one day of combat training that was so weird.
All right. So what for simple weapons? I guess.
Normally it's like a D4 or something like that.
Yeah. Yep. You can do a D4 of damage with a frying pan.
Nice. All right, I'm heading back.
That's better than no damage. All right,
Yeah.
that's your full turn.
I thought I got movement too.
You do have movement.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just moving back.
Yep.
Guys, I got a frying pan.
That's great.
You return to see Baskar like struggling to keep a hold of this giant, writhing, mouth-frothing creature. Like, okay, great. All right. It is Jornock's turn.
Alrighty. Let's see this dog person thingamajig sit in front of me. I'm going to take my axe. I'm going to bring it down low. I'm going to try and do an uppercut against him.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Okay. 17.
17 that hits.
Alrighty. Click the thing. Thank you. 5.
5 points of slashing damage. Alright.
Alright, and he's still up.
Oh yeah, he's still
Okay.
up. He's not looking very happy, but he is still up.
Alright, so as I bring up like the on the uppercut, I'm gonna like hopefully see like his exposed throat, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to go in for a Hungry Jaws attack.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're gonna rip his throat out. All right.
Once per short rest as a bonus action, you can make a bite attack.
And I believe, does that heal you?
It gives me 4 temporary HP.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's a mega succeed.
Hungry Jornock.
24. Ah, nom, 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 nom.
Oh, Jesus. Yep, that is.
All right, bite D6 plus 3, 4. Four piercing. But hey, I bit his throat.
You just kind of seize his head in your hand, reach your head down and just pull back, and just a splurt of blood just flies out, and there's a howl of pain that just echoes up and down the roadway. You get splattered with blood. It's still up, but he's looking poorly.
That is my turn.
All right. It is the guard's turn, and seeing that whatever's happening seems well under control, they heard a yelp of pain that seemed quite animal. They're like, okay, I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. So they're, again, doing nothing. It is Peck's turn.
Alright, Peck's gonna go for another round. Whack, whack, whack. That'll be 12 and a 12. 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
12 bludgeoning on the first, or piercing on the first.
12 piercing with your spear.
Yep. Is it still standing?
Hold on, let me do math.
Mathematical!
Yeah. Your spear, where would you like to hit it?
You're making for it this time. Stand him up.
Thank you.
Save all of these memes. Make a scrapbook of memes.
Well, I've already started the folder.
Alright. We should have a memories episode where we just look at all of these memes.
I will swing it around and just slice for the back behind me.
Folder? C and D.
Somebody
you-
asked and I delivered, alright?
You flip your spear around, you spear it in, attempting to sever its tendon, and as your spear hits it, you see a gush of blood, and something gives way, and you see you've hit an artery in its leg, and it kind of yelps, and then it just collapses to the ground, bleeding out from both ends.
I will then... Oh, I'm a little spooked by all the guards sitting there, so I'm going to dive into the alley past Jornock and go as fast as I can into the alleyway here. So
Alright,
I'm pretty sure they know we're here already.
You dive into the alleyway over the prone corpse of the bloodied creature, past Jornock, whose face is dripping with gore, past Gavin, who's on his way out.
Excuse me!
Alright, and that is your turn?
Yep.
Alright, it is Alatar's turn.
Yes. Oh, fuck me. Shit.
I'm actually coughing because of laughing so hard.
And being at Alatar's turn, I probably would have told him to try and move away if he can slip away, because I have him restrained, and there's a good chance he'll miss an attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to back away.
Alright.
Get around the corner.
Alright, so go ahead.
Yoink.
Alright.
Oh, you're going that way in front of the guards?
Go whatever way you want, man. It's your turn.
Scratch that. Scooting
You
down
do.
the alleyway.
Okay.
I guess I'll try to huck a fireball at it, or
Firebolts? Alright.
Does it still get an attack of opportunity if he's moving away just with disadvantage? Or is that how it works with restraint? I don't know.
It doesn't say anything about affecting its reactions, so I think it would still get it.
It would technically with disadvantage. So let's see here. Alright. Does a 13 hit? Alatar?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, you're AC!
Alright, so that is going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
I'm gonna just scowl at Baskar as I'm running away.
Welcome to the club.
Hey man, I don't know.
Restrained my ass.
Oh, I'm mad at this fucker now.
Well, it's okay. It's its turn, unless there's something else you want to do, Alatar.
Can I try to throw a firebolt at it?
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. I don't want to hit Baskar.
I mean, you could probably reposition yourself to try to get it around, but
I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
Alright. It is the creature's turn. It's going to make a multi-attack against Baskar. Its only target at disadvantage. See how this goes.
Oh, so it's not going to try to break the restraint, it's just trying to attack.
Yeah, I got a not natural 20 for the first,
You ever try to hold a pissy dog?
and a 16 for the second.
Ah, they both fucking hit. Fuck!
Alright.
Are you unconscious again?
Probably.
Probably.
That's not good for me because Bless was my last spell for the day.
And you have a frying pan! So that is 5. 8 points of slashing damage on the first.
Down.
And 6 points on the second.
Oh.
So Baskar is unconscious.
Is that a fail for the first hit on me? After I took unconsciousness?
Technically, yes, that would be a failed death save.
Oh.
And this thing is going to leap over Baskar's body and race after the guy who also injured him.
Fuck my ass.
And that is his turn.
For me.
Baskar, make a death save.
10.
Okay, that's a success.
Well, to quote Torin, he's not doing it.
I'm working on it. All I have is paint. Leave me alone.
To quote Torin,
I really fucking wish I still had my shield. I would have been so much better off. This is the second fucking time I'm going down. Level 1
I'm
suck!
a fucking virgin at dying in this game, dude. What am I gonna do about this?
Okay, you got a cleric, and he's right behind you. It's fine.
I have no healing spells left for the day.
Well, that's
we're
true.
fucked.
Anyway, it is now Gavin's turn.
The DM's like, and moving on.
Yep.
I used one on Peck earlier, and then Bless was my other spell for the level.
That's kind of my
Hey, your bless is still up on Alatar because you've been running away. You haven't gotten injured.
That's true.
Wait,
You
so are
could
you
still-
doing that in
You
game?
could stabilize Baskar.
Yeah,
with a
shut
nice
up.
attack.
Do it, dude. That's what I do.
I mean, is it my turn?
I'm
Or no,
working
it's
on
Gavin's. Okay.
It's Gavin's turn.
All right. Well, okay. Well, I can either try and blast it, or I can just. I'm gonna mind sliver this bitch too.
Okay. And that's an intelligence save.
Correct. DC 13.
And this is not the one with the minus 1d4. So that is going to be a 4.
All right. That is. Haha! 6 points of psychic damage.
6 points of psychic damage. 6 points of psychic damage. Great. It's looking angry. It kind of stops. Alatar, you see this creature that... Gavin, you can't see it at all, really, but Alatar, this creature just stops all of a sudden, plants its feet, and shakes its head, and slobber from its jowls just splatters across your face.
Sorry. I forgot to move. I'm up here now. I'm angry.
Uh,
I don't
I
like
guess
the
it's a
creatures.
wild experience almost.
Hey, you can hear it, you can see it too! Alatar still has drool on his face. Alright, is that all you're doing on your turn, Gavin?
I'm gonna wipe it off my face and be like, man, I've seen cheap horrors that look better than this.
Now let's see
All
how
right.
that looks.
Oh shit, Kevin's a kid. I forgot about that.
Are you done with your turn, Gavin?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Top of the round. Faulkner, it is your turn.
I'm going to realize that the thing ignored me in my frying pan and realize it's a blessing in disguise and try to help our poor fallen orc stabilize.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
22!
There you go. You managed to find the cause of his injuries.
Hey, with me, yeah?
Do some very ugly but very needed combat field dressing. Beskar, you are stable with 0 hit points.
There we go.
Okay. I think I got him. I think he's okay.
Even if this crew gets fucked in combat, at least his mean game is strong.
Alright, is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn?
No, because that would be my action, so...
Alright. Okay. Jornock, it's your turn.
Okay. So, I probably didn't even know Beskar went down.
No.
Nope.
Probably not. You're probably like, hey, we took care of this meanie bird guy.
Like, just wipe my hands together. Yeah. We did good. Okay. I guess I'll go check on the guys who are around the corner, make sure they're okay.
Alright. Kind of strolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Pop. 5, 10, 15. What's happening over here, I wonder?
And then you probably heard the, I think he'll be okay!
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like, oh, there's stuff going on over here. I don't think I can... I could dash, but that wouldn't get me anywhere, really.
No. I mean, it would technically, but you wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just stay here for now.
All right.
I'll hold an attack in case the dog gets up next to me. Sure, why not? I'll hold an attack.
Cool. All right, it is the guards' turns, and they heard a loud clatter of metal on stone, and then, I think it'll be okay!
And no fucks were still given.
A couple of them are coming to investigate. They've got weapons drawn. Their spears are up. They're kind of advancing slowly, with their shields guarding their bodies very well. But they seem at the moment hesitant to engage. They're just kind of, they move on. They've taken the sight of a dog, a weird dog thing, a collapsed giant orc, a tiny little human trying to like piece them back together. Don't die! And
Stay with me, huh?
They're still not quite sure of the lay of the land. It is Peck's turn.
Would I be able to make a perception check to be conscious of the guards coming?
Sure, make a perception check.
It's in the scrapbook.
6.
Too far in the alley.
You hear a lot of footsteps running around, but it's hard to tell if it's from your allies or from the guards.
So I guess I would pop around the corner, see this, and then I go to back up, just changing my plan up a little bit.
Okay.
We're gonna rename this one.
You're like running forward.
Manfred.
Nope, and then you backpedal.
Yeah, backpedal. And did I hear the dogs make any sort of weird, like, howl or yelp or screams or anything?
Not unless you kicked it in the butt.
I did. So I would know a horrible, unholy noise that the dog made, right?
Correct.
Peck will do his absolute perfect imitation of.
Sure, make a performance check.
To try to spook the guards. 6.
6. Sounds exactly how you feel, like a crow trying to imitate a dog.
No, it would be pinpoint, but it'd probably be the fact that I picked the sound of the dog getting the foot up the butt and not something scary.
very warbly, high-pitched yelp echoes around the alleyway.
And I guess I'll wait over here to see if it works to draw the guards.
Shatters off the stone wall and vibrates unpleasantly
5, 10, 15,
into your eardrums.
Okay, yep, I guess it right there. And that's my action, and that's all I can do.
All right, Alatar, it is your turn.
Magic missile.
I don't have any.
Wait, it's not a cantrip?
All of them?
No, it's not a cantrip. I fucking used one spell slot. Like, in
Do you realize how overpowered Magic Missile would be if it were a cantrip?
See, I'm also going off of our one friend who, I think sorcerers can turn spells eventually into cantrips. essentially when they get to high enough levels. And
No, wizards can, and it's great because you can turn magic missile into a cantrip.
Yeah, that's what I'm remembering.
I don't think you can do that in 5e, but maybe in what's it? The other
Well,
one.
we haven't gotten high enough level in 5e to ever find out with the wizards, so.
Yeah, and this might be
They're
the end of
nasty.
this wizard. All right,
I'm
gonna cast
proficient in
Firebolt.
medicine. We got this.
Okay, well, fucking Faulkner, hold my hand. I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
Firebolt. That is
Please
an
don't hit
attack.
me.
That is an attack, so I believe you get to use
It doesn't.
bless.
Yep.
It
Okay.
It would.
matter.
So roll an attack.
It's fucking.
It matters. It matters, Bird. Roll an
It's
attack.
fucking 2.
Okay.
Fucking
Roll
bless
again, you
me.
have
Your
disadvantage.
Faulkner can't help that one.
Yeah, you do have disadvantage, so roll again. It could be worse.
Please don't hit a 1, because then I think you hit me.
The second one's an 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Please don't hit me.
So you kind of duck back instinctively, Faulkner, as a bolt of fire just kind of spurts down the hallway, down the alleyway, and just kind of like starts between the two guards who kind of jump back in surprise. Is that all you're going to do on your turn, Alatar?
I'm gonna just like look down at my hand, which has probably been shish kebabbed at this point, and just disappoint and shame.
Okay.
Oh no.
Doggy's turn.
It's the dog's turn, and it is angry, and it knows that you, Alatar, have tried to attack it. So it's going to leap forward and do a multi-attack against you
Oh god.
with its claws. That is going to be 22 to hit on the first one, 14 on the second one. Right. So you are going to take total 16 points of slashing damage.
Oh!
Well,
You're not
this
dead.
wizard's fucking god.
Just not in good shape.
Yeah, dude, I really
It's
like.
sleepy time. You're just gonna take a nap. It's fine.
Yeah, dude, I
Um,
really like fucking butthole the dog on this one. I'm down.
So you are down with a failed death save because you took damage after you went unconscious, correct?
I clearly need to start taking royalties on this this phrase here.
And this guy is just going to jump over your body and keep running. As far as you can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, he can get to there. Alright. It is Beskar's turn. He is unconscious.
I'm gonna
But he is
dream.
stable.
I'm gonna dream.
Okay.
I'm gonna dream about what my next action would have been.
Okay. It is Gavin's turn.
My dying wish. Can Peck like prop me up against the wall with a bottle? Like,
Right next to the juvenile cultist.
He died like how he lived.
I'm gonna, try and not step completely over Alatar here and turn
the fuck, you stepping on me?
and reach out to the dog in deep speech and ask who sent you.
Oh.
There is no reply.
Oh.
Oh, that's rough.
Cool idea, and then oh.
Is speaking still a free action, or has that changed
Yeah.
with this edition?
I
Alright,
guess
cool.
it depends on how much you want to say. If you want a monologue, that'll be your turn. But
No, I'm not monologuing. I'm
Who
going
sent
to-
you? That's not the whole lot.
Yeah, just laying around in ribbons is fucking Gavin's monologue.
I'm going to then.
I am
Fucking
Gavin.
lungs are deflating, and he's just like wondering about the.
I'm
universe.
going then to move to this side of Alatar because I don't want the dog to my back. I'd rather have the humans. Reach out with my mind and tell this guard here, telepathically, this does not concern you.
oh boy.
I don't like that, but whatever.
Is it an intimidation check?
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
All right.
Oh dear.
Woo! That's my first 20 for the night.
Hey.
It is a nat 20, but that turns into a 23 for intimidation.
The guard kind of grunts, looks down at the now two unconscious bodies on the ground, and the trail of blood and bloody footprints following the creature. Just kind of turns, looks at his friend, and they seem very prepared to exit the scene.
I will then use the help action to get Alatar stable.
All right.
Wasn't that their action though? The whole telling the guard thing. Wouldn't that be considered?
Oh,
action?
yeah, I guess that's a skill check. That counts as
Yep.
an action. Never
Yep.
mind.
That was
I
a
will then
special.
look at Alatar and go, well, that sucks.
I want you to know that in Baldur's Gate that would have worked.
Right?
Yes.
Blood just kind of like gurgles out of my mouth in response. Yeah.
All right. Top of the round, Faulkner, you're up.
Ah!
Just imagine.
I just gotta
like,
push
now
Gavin out of the
blowing
way
up.
and start doing the combat medic again.
I guess.
All right. Medicine check. Make a medicine check.
I am working on it.
Okay.
Oh god, that's a 12. Is that good?
I think his leg goes here.
I can't have all good rolls.
So it's been a really long, weird day. You've been through a sewer. You've been attacked by some weird shit. This dog is like rampaging over all of you, and you've managed to handle that scar fine. But your nerves are starting to tell on you. You haven't really been in a war zone actually, and this is a pretty stressful situation. So even though Alatar has an anatomy that you are more familiar with, you are less capable in this moment of adapting to his injuries.
Damn. Curse.
Is there a bonus action you would like to do?
Be sad. Is that a bonus action?
Okay, yep.
That's
Sure.
a bonus action?
Alright, it is Jornok's turn.
Alright, so I came up, I saw the dog run, I'm chasing it. So I'm a 5, 10, 15, 20. Come up right on its rump.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and bring my
You're gonna
back
butthole the dog.
I'm gonna try
butthole the dog.
I'm gonna try right in its spine.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
$15.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I have not rolled over a 4 for damage yet.
At least you get to attack.
I do get to attack. That's a 6.
This is 6? Alright.
Poor
Right.
Faulkner's got Battle Master and has no weapons.
Oh no.
Alright. You kind of take your axe and right on the thing's spine and it yelps. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No.
Alright.
That's it.
The guards, following Gavin's directive, run back to their fortified position. And just stand there, ready to fight off anything else that happens. And it is Peck's turn.
So that dog's still kicking it? Sorry.
Yeah, the dog's still alive, as far as you can tell.
And he's just got it held right now and it's still biting at him?
Oh, it's free. It ran away. It ran down the alleyway, and Jornok is chasing it.
Did I see that happen?
I'm not sure if you saw it happen. I think you may have just seen it attack Alatar. And then...
I was right in front of you when I took off down the alley.
Oh, I follow him then. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hey, going for some wackies.
Going for some wackies. Jesus Christ.
That's a 25 to hit
That hits.
for 10 bludgeoning,
Okay.
or piercing, and then going for the punchy. 13 to hit.
That just hits.
Ooh! For another 7 bludgeoning.
It is looking extremely rough. Like it is in quite a bit of pain.
Rough.
Yeah,
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
that's all I can do.
All right, Alatar, make a death save for me.
Oh god. Padley and I prepare
I'm trying.
Whopping 2.
Padley and I prepare our attacks of opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good old whopping 2.
Oh!
That is a failure.
No, not Alatar, no!
Not
and
like
it-
this.
This is the creature's turn. It is going to turn around furious, foaming with rage, and attack Peck and Jornock.
Come on.
Alright, so we'll give Jornock the red dice and Peck the purple dice. Jornock, that is going to be a 10.
Miss.
Peck, that's going to be a 21.
Oh!
Quick, switch the dice. Switch the dice.
Be gentle.
What? Gentle? Is that what you said?
Yes.
5 points of slashing damage.
Oh, Peck is really bloody. Peck is at 1.
Please don't go down. I already can't fix one of you.
Peck
Tell
is
me
just
you have
coughing
Spare the
up blood
Dying.
on the ground.
I do not have Spare the Dying. That's only
Why?
because that's on a specific cleric path.
Okay.
Grave cleric, yeah.
Never mind.
Alright. It
Like
is
that's
now,
not allowed for pretty much any cleric except one.
It is Baskar's turn. Baskar is unconscious. With 0 hit points, he is stable.
Continuing the dream.
Live in the
Where
dream.
things are-
Live in the dream.
Where things are more pleasant by far.
Gavin, it's your turn.
Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do.
You're literally just turning your character back and forth.
I didn't think we'd make it this far. I guess I'll try the help action to try and shake my poor Beskar awake.
Alright.
See how he's doing here.
Alright. Let's see here. No one ever uses the help action. What is the text? for
Give
help?
advantage on the next action the person might make if it's a skill check or whatever.
Which might actually be more helpful for Faulkner than Baskar, but you do you.
Yeah, it would be.
I only know because I had a character who could do help action as a bonus action.
I will quote unquote help Faulkner, whatever he's doing with the not so great wizard.
Alright. And
Love you,
that
bird.
that is
Look, man.
super fortunate because it's now Faulkner's turn, top of the 5th round.
Alright, medicine, let's go!
Alright. You have advantage. You're being assisted by Gavin.
Good thing I got that advantage because the second roll made it a non-natural 20.
Good!
Hey.
Alright. Your hands are shaking, but you can feel Gavin beside you just kind of like putting his hands in and like holding down the bandages and like somehow this child is a force of stability and calm in the middle of this chaos, and you manage to stabilize Alatar. Alatar is unconscious with 0 hit points. He is stable.
I hate to interrupt, but I do have to get on a work meeting because we have work meetings at 10 p.m.
That is done.
All right, we're probably about to wrap up anyway.
Yeah,
so
he
it's
works
all right.
with people overseas, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
The wonderful world of software engineering.
I don't see this. I don't see this lasting to another round, so it's okay.
I'll
We
just
need to get them
continue
moving.
dreaming about that cool thing I was gonna do till next
At least
week.
you know. At least you know you won't die while you're gone.
I helped!
Yay! All right. Is that all Faulkner is going to do?
That's all he can do. It's an action.
All right.
Otherwise, he'd wander over and nail that stupid dog thing with a frying pan.
All right. It's Jornock's turn.
All right, bringing that axe down again.
All right.
17.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, roll above a 4 this time. Ah, there we go. Rolled a 10 for 13.
How would you like to do it?
Yeah.
All right. Right between the eyes, please.
Right between the eyes. All right. As this beast is standing in front of you, snarling, its spittle just flying everywhere, hanging from its mouth and ropes, you bring up your axe, bring it down, and it just embeds so satisfyingly between its eyes. And the eyes actually, from all the pressure in the brain starts to like ooze out of the cut, and the eyes start to like bulge from the sockets, and it falls dead to the ground.
I nod in satisfaction and turn back and go, "Oh yeah, we got some hurt guys back here, don't we?"
It's fine! They're okay! I think!
They're not dead.
They're not dying anymore.
As my ear just kind of like falls off my head and just like rolls down my chest.
I just gotta pick it up and just like slide it back. Not
Wow,
sure.
that's a good meme.
Oh.
Which one?
The last one you just posted. That's a good meme.
Those guys kind of limp back into the alley, just kind of be like, "We got fucked."
So, guys, those were 2 CR2 creatures.
Oh,
sick!
God. Well, we managed to get it.
And I
Do you
feel
mind if I ask what they were?
Check it out.
those were Quagoths.
Oh God, yeah. We're lucky we're alive.
Yeah. You're lucky Beskar grappled the first one. And you're lucky Peck hit the first one in the ass with a critical hit.
Yeah.
And 2 of you are lucky that I know medicine.
Peck did some work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did feel bad about the random encounter table that I created, but now that you guys can defeat 2 CR2 creatures with a split party, I don't feel as bad.
You say that, but we almost had 3 deaths because of it.
It's true. It's true.
As my eye
And I'm still at 3 hit points, so if that thing went so much as looked at me funny, I was dead. And then everyone else was dead.
Yep.
Yeah. It was good. That was a good combat.
I could have survived one more hit and still been up, but the second hit I would have been down.
I'm at 1. I'm literally at 1.
I literally don't think you'd realize how grateful I was that it decided to fuck off.
Do I have the most health with 4?
Yeah.
I'm just, Amanda, I'm just curious. So the 2 attacks you did on me while I had that grappled, was that with disadvantage? Or
Yes. Yes, it was.
fuck me.
God.
That's
You're so unlucky.
I just roll very well when I'm DMing, and then I roll like shit when I'm a player.
It's
fine.
very true.
It's fine.
Yeah, my cool move that I was gonna try to do, but it's probably still gonna fail anyways, is I was gonna yeet a dog over one of those
Towards the guards?
Yeah,
Are
towards
you
the
gonna get
guards.
involved?
Hey man, you're an orc.
Hey, out of our hair.
You're an orc. It probably would have worked. Then it would have gotten very complicated in combat.
Yeah, probably.
But it's okay. You guys should probably go back to the tavern and get the weird mace that the dwarf found and give it to the cleric, so he's got a weapon.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
You know what?
Yeah.
If we take a short rest, Jornok has this covered.
Well, our plan's kind of in the shitter because we're all.
Yeah.
Gonna-
We are kind of fuckled, and at least
I-
one of the people who are out have already used their hit dice for.
Faulkner had to as well because he was unconscious before the last short rest.
Can we take the prepubescent elf with us just to fuck with him?
No.
You can do whatever you want, man. It's D&D.
I mean, I
Actually,
can't,
yes.
my-
If
I
you want to
can't.
carry him, let's do it.
Yeah, let me fucking carry him while my arms are detached from my body. Great idea.
Hey, you have 0 hit points. There's nothing about maiming involved. I have fixed you. You're welcome.
Did you see the fucking claws on those bitches?
I did. I was very happy they weren't aimed at me. And you should be happy too, because that's why you're still alive right now.
I'm fucking out cold, dude.
You're alive though. That's the important thing.
True, this is true.
I'd like to potentially take the elven child hostage. We need to. I would like to bring him back to Catrice.
All right, sure. That can all be managed. We'll do that next week.
Once I have
Awesome.
limbs, I'm drawing a dick on his face.
With some charcoal.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
wakes up and I can be like, hey. Nice
So
job.
many memes. This is about to do a
I see.
big fucking problem.
Look, man, tonight was meme worthy, all right?
That
Man.
was a good night.
Yeah, it was.
That was the meme session.
Mhm.
I'm just
I would
gonna
argue-
put that in the notes. Meme
We
session.
lived, we loved,
We
expanded
memed.
a dog's asshole. It was a good night.
Wait,
Yeah.
Who
how much
grappled
health
who?
does Faulkner have right now?
What?
How much? Faulkner, did you get hit?
I remember I lost all of my hit points in the sewer.
Oh
From
yeah.
touching the wall, I believe.
Yeah, I almost like actually straight up died.
So you
Because
have
I got
one
dealt-
hit point right now?
I have 3 because during the short rest after I used my only hit die.
I have 1 hit
We
point.
need to launch